Mini episode 1419 of the FDH Lounge is brought to you by Sportsology, delivering unconventional columns and webcasts about sports, TV, music, movies, and more. Follow them on the web at sportsology.com.
The FDH Lounge. You'll want to schedule your life around it.
A long time ago, on a gloomy, wet Cleveland spring night, two men stand alone amidst the late-night drizzle. Their voices echo across the vacant station parking lot as they debate the merits of the great American radio show that have been missing for far too long. On that night, an idea was born. That idea became the FDH Lounge. Welcome to the FDH Lounge.
Welcome to FDH Lounge Mini episode 1419. This is FDH Managing Partner Rick Morris here with our preview of Succession episode 3.9. Here's our top 5 notes of interest heading into the season finale. Number 5. Is Logan really prepared for his company to become part of a merger of equals? One of the most consequential questions about Waystar Royco in the show's history takes a backseat to all of the incredible character work at the Italian wedding, but it remains an important question in Succession's overall framework. Even as Logan has been racking up big comeback wins this season, the looming specter of extinction in this media climate has hung over him the entire time. How much is he prepared to concede to Gojo in order to get back on the cutting edge? Number 4. Whether or not he can save the Gojo deal, did Roman's accidental reveal of his little Roman to Logan doom his chance at the top spot? The most cringeworthy vulgar text in TV history interrupted Roman's big rise this season. Logan increasingly trusts his business instincts. Will the reveal of Roman's various perversions seal his fate in his father's eyes, or will the old man realize that he has few other viable options left? And how will this situation affect others in the orbit? Number 3. What happens between Roman and Jerry now, to say nothing of Jerry's status as at least a nominal CEO? Roman seems pretty cold-hearted toward most people, increasingly so over time, but somewhere amidst the mommy issues that draw him to Jerry lies legitimate respect and even affection for her. The notion that his indiscretions could be taken out on her seems to pain him deeply, but can he do anything about it? And will Shiv succeed in coaxing Jerry to throw Roman under the bus to preserve her own status? Number 2. How much worse can things get for Tom in his marriage to Shiv? His cowardly wife retains the plausible deniability of bedroom talk for the vicious way in which she revealed that their relationship is a cruel hoax, and Tom doesn't want to lose his place in the family or the family business, but the way that Shiv keeps viciously stomping on what admittedly is desperate neediness on his part has to be building to some kind of climax. Number 1. The most critical question in the history of the show is now this: is Kendall dead? Sadly, we recently speculated that Kendall might not be long for this world if his downward spiral continued, and that last confrontation with his father might have sealed his fate. After he lost his early momentum in the war against his father's empire, it has seemed for some time that Kendall was headed for rock bottom in some form or fashion. As unthinkable as it may seem for such a defining role on a program to come to an end, it is now clear that Succession has been building to Ken's death. Typically, these writers do not flinch on their follow-through of epic developments. Will they do so this time and spare this tremendously damaged character at the 11th hour? What a long week to find out as this season wraps up. Thank you for joining us for this mini episode of the FDH Lounge.